I just got my wisdom teeth taken out and this is the first day that it hasn't looked like I swallowed bees. How you guys doing? I'm really excited for the new Animal Crossing, but I feel like as nice as it looks, it just needs like one just very small adjustment. It needs a possum. Are we surprised? Hear me out. The obvious being that I just love possums and would like one in the game. I feel like there's a problem that has been pretty much a constant in all of the Animal Crossing games, in that any of the trash that you find, you do have to pay to get rid of it, or just leave it on the ground if you're gross. But I feel like maybe there's another solution. Follow me to the drawing board. That sounded really creepy, I'm so sorry. So essentially my thought was, instead of having to take the tires and the shoes and the cans and whatever, all of the garbage to the stores and paying to have them remove it, what if there was another option? I just think it would be really cute to have a possum with like a little workshop of some sort, and you could bring him your garbage and he would turn it into furniture. Let's figure out what that looks like. So for the beginning, I'm just going to sketch out the design and try and figure out what everything's going to look like, because I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. As far as the clothes, the only thing I knew was that I wanted to give him like a button-up shirt and an apron. As far as anything else, I really hadn't decided. I tried to reference other Animal Crossing characters that are somewhat similar to try and make sure that I keep the proportions somewhat similar to the actual characters in the game. It's just a lot of trial and error trying to see what looks good where. I thought about giving him a hat, but it doesn't work. I'm just gonna kind of cute it up a bit, because I think there's just a fine line with possums between being cute and being, I don't know, like, you know the ones from the Goofy movie? They just looked very weaselly. I don't know, I don't like that particular shape. And they also don't look like possums either. They just kind of look like rats. I don't know. I don't know what sort of statement I'm attempting to make, but sure. And then maybe some little lines because he doesn't sleep much. I also feel like that's probably another added element. Like, you have to visit his shop at night because they're nocturnal. I don't know. So essentially we have the possum. I don't know, now that I'm looking at all of them, I kind of like this one's face a little bit more. I don't know, maybe a mixture of these two would look better. So I kind of want the longer face that this has, but for some reason, I don't know, there's something about these eyes that just look cuter or like more friendly. I don't know. In the spirit of recycling, I'm just gonna take this extra piece of paper that I had and kind of go over this and see what I can fix and make look more like what I wanted. I also think the ears need to be a little bit more square and kind of stuck to the head. Yeah, I think that's way more possumy already. I think that's an adjective that anyone's ever gonna need. I also find it very weird that all of these animals are just Donald Ducking it around town, but you have to wear pants. The next thing would be the trash furniture. The first idea was super simple, and I thought that the little boots would be really cute as planters. So you had the option to decide what flowers you want to put in the boot. I feel like the tires are interesting because it could leave you open for a lot more options depending on how many you brought him. I think it would be kind of cool. Like if you just gave him one, he could make you like a little end table or something. Or if you gave him multiple tires, he could make you like a little chair set of some sort. And I feel like maybe the cans as like a lantern situation. I think it would be really cute if the designs were random. There would be like maybe 5 or 6 different little inset designs. Depending on which season you gave him the can in, that's what the design would be. And now, let's try and paint this. As far as the color scheme, I debated between blue and purple for a little while because I didn't want to do just like a traditional gray possum because I really like that a lot of the Animal Crossing characters are not traditional animal colors. So I wanted to find something that was similar but still not natural colors, like enough that you still understand what it is, but still Animal Crossing like in that it is not the right color. I think it was at this point that I realized the possum was no longer a boy possum. I didn't mean to give the possum eyeshadow. I meant to just make the design that I saw on a lot of reference pictures of possums. But as soon as I put it down, I realized what I'd done and I loved it. So I just left it and went with it. And honestly, I love her. It's a little bit strange to try and work with these watercolors. I've had them for like a year at this point, I think. And I'm still trying to figure it out. Up until this point, I've never had like a legitimate set of watercolors. I've always used that super cheap 3-pack of watercolors from Crayola, and I loved them because they blended just ridiculously well. But what I noticed with those is anything that you paint with them, they do fade exponentially over time, which is not what you want your art to do. So these are, I think I got these from the Blick website. They weren't super expensive, but they're just a lot fancier than what I'm used to. It didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to, but I honestly I like her better. Comment down below what you think her name is, because I don't know. I'm feeling like she might be like a Winona or a Loretta. I don't know why. Let me know what you think, because I just name all my possums after people who've performed at the Grand Ole Opry, so I'm not helpful. Yeah, let me know what you think her name is, and also what you think her store would be called. I didn't have time to paint that today, but I'll probably have to do that at some point because now I'm wondering what that would look like. So that's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one with an update on the room situation. I don't know why I'm doing this like you don't know what the room is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.